They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the ball first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Going up top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Pulls it, fired complete. Hard running there. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Scanning the field. It's Glagway. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Going right to work up top. Unloads it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
How about the offense, man? Dialing up the screenplay on 3rd down. They needed a play. Sometimes people like the screen, sometimes they don't. You got to call it at the right time. And they picked the right opportunity. They get the 3rd down conversion and a new set of downs.
Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Taylor wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finding open areas. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Livingston. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. They get to him as he throws. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Gators are moving. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Lagway. Working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Looking for the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Taylor wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes a connection. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle, it's Mosley. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Now whistle just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Using his legs, it's ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's ball. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The short hands, it's Wilson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Taylor wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it for a big play. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Red pass, it's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Just keep slinging it. They're working that left side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense going to be on the same page. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a crease. It's Ball. He breaks his tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ball. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Harvey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of running room at the 20. Touchdown, Gator! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10, and hoping to put together a productive drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
And that goes down as a pass completion. How about the quarterback seeing the fullback, understanding I can get some positive yards here, dumping it off to him to get a small gain.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. It's caught. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have...
Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Mississippi State looking for the 4th down conversion. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to change this route. Taylor wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Catch in the middle. It's Evans. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reese. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun. The running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Booth. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Livingston. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
On the run, it's Clark. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They'll line up for a second down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Harvey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's somebody catch it, big fella.
Running back searching for a hole. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
To the ground with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Taylor wants to throw. Bring in the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's ball. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it to him on the screen. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And now they've moved into the red zone. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got his man in the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Gators need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it.
He's going for it all. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the run, it's Jackson. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Finds his tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing.